Hello, Jesse Good here. Today we're taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars X-Wing Starfighter Trench Run set with 132 pieces, 2 minifigures, 1 R2-D2, and it retails for $30 in the United States. Action Flash did get this early for me, but now it's out everywhere. So here is Luke Skywalker, and what's so weird about this is that the face and the helmet are completely new, but outdated, because LEGO just introduced that dual molded version with the glass at the front that was introduced in the 2018 Summer X-Wing, yet we're getting the version without the visor here and with the printed visor. That kind of sucks, but yet you went out of the way to do new printing? Come on. Either way, he has a face that looks smiling right there, and then on the back, he has a face that is also smiling, but without the visor. And they also give Luke his lightsaber. What's even weirder is that the Stormtrooper has his new helmet that was introduced in this wave. Okay, why didn't you give Luke his new helmet that was introduced in the last wave? Which I do really like that helmet. I know a lot of people are complaining about it, that it's unnecessary. Yeah, it is a little bit unnecessary, but just the detailing on it is incredible. I mean, it has black plastic inside, which I think is so, just the level there is just crazy. And underneath, of course, you have the same old face we'd expect to see under here. And R2-D2 is also featured in this set. And once again, yeah, the printing on R2-D2 is really good this wave, in my opinion, because usually it's misaligned, but they did it perfect in 2 sets already. So here's the 2 builds of this set. First, we have this X-Wing right here, which you'll notice right away, what the heck is going on with that cockpit, specifically this windshield right here. It leaves so much open for the cockpit, and it just looks so weak with that one piece. Of course, this is an existing piece, and making a small cockpit for this vehicle would cost more money. But in my opinion, get rid of that side build or make the side build smaller. Invest some money into a new cockpit because this looks horrible, and I don't think a lot of adults will like this. And there's also some nice printed 1x4 tiles at the back of the wings. Unfortunately, only on the top wings, not the bottom wings. Now, if you're wondering how these wings work, there's no complex play feature or anything. They're just on hinges, and you can move them up and down with your own hands. Makes sense since this is a junior set meant for little kids to build, so you can't have the whole rubber band feature and such going on. There's these little cannon designs, some nice engine designs, and at the back, more engines, and of course, a little space to hold Luke's lightsaber. One last thing to note about this build is that they use a special base piece, which is a new piece from my understanding and different from the one used in that Junior's airplane set. As for the side build of the set, I kind of wish it was a little bit downsized because it's not very interesting, like kind of the side builds of the other Junior Star Wars sets, but those weren't too big. We have these 2, you could say, engines or containers right here, which are on 2x2 jumpers, which do have the printed circular tile at the top. There's what I think is a Death Star reactor right here, which has some 1x2 bricks and translucent lime green. Very simple build, but still pretty nice. You can put that on that 2x2 jumper right there. Another one of the same printed double cheese slope. Also, I love getting this piece at the back, which is the panel with a little bit of designs to it or indentation to it. Up top, we also have the play feature of the turret, which you could rotate since it has a little moving base. We have these 2 cannons at the side, which you could adjust up and down. Also, there's a disc shooter, which you press at the back, and the disc shoots out pretty far. I think I just lost that piece. As well as 2 2x2 jumpers on each side. So if you do lose one of those pieces, you could put these right here just in case and reload it into the cannon. But that is it for the builds of this set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. Here's the front of the box. It's actually a $20 box size, but in traditional Star Wars fashion, this is retailing for $30. And there's the instructions, which at the back has an advertisement of the other sets for this January wave. So overall, what I really like about these Junior Star Wars sets is it's a great way to introduce young kids into Star Wars, but also older kids and adults like me can get iconic vehicles for cheap. And they just look like smaller, more, I guess, adorable sizes of iconic vehicles. This one, I think, kind of fails with that, and it's definitely my least favorite of the Junior Star Wars sets. It all comes down to that windshield. Even though that's just one piece on this whole build, that windshield looks horrible, and it's something that once you look at this, your eye's going to be drawn to it as an inaccuracy. It doesn't work for me. Everything else is really cute with this build. I like the printed pieces they use to illustrate the designs on the X-Wing. that just kind of fails. And then that's not the only big problem with this set. Another big problem, again, more for the adults, not for the kids, because I think this is a perfect set for younger kids, is the minifigure, because I think Luke is missing that dual molded helmet, and that's a big thing because that was just introduced, and we have this Stormtrooper helmet that was introduced this wave, that's in here, but not the new helmet piece, and then they go out of their way to print 2 new pieces for Luke, even though that all could have been solved if they just included that one helmet piece from the 2018 Summer X-Wing. It just boggles my mind. One last thing I have to critique is that this play part right here, this play set area, is probably my least favorite out of the 3, even though the other ones were so small, because I just don't know what's going on here. The turret's kind of fine, but this takes up a lot of space for the set. If you got rid of that, it would have been a little bit cheaper and maybe a little bit more excusable. But for $30, like I said, this is my least favorite. I'd rate this one a C+. Great for kids. You'll get some good pieces if you're adult, but it's really not satisfying for what it is, and kind of a shame because there's only 3 juniors Star Wars sets this wave. Either way, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.